everyone, how's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry for the hair, just had a shower. It's not quite dry yet. It's kind of hot and humid here. It's not really rainy, just damp. But anyway, I had a challenge. It's called a Tag Your It challenge. I was challenged by Margaret Clevener. I can't pronounce names. I will put her name right up here so you guys will know. And I'll also link her channel in the description below so you can go check out her answers. There's 10 questions, and I'm going to try and answer them. Best I can anyway. So, okay, we'll get started. I'm going to see... I may have to angle my camera down. We'll work at it. Okay, the first question that I have is, what was the first thing you crafted? First thing I crafted was scrapbooking pages. I started scrapbooking when my kids moved to Florida. I'm moving you guys just a little bit. About 11 years ago, I was working. I kept my grandkids on the weekend, and sometimes I had them during the week. They'd come visit, my kids would, with their kids. My two oldest. My son had 3 kids, and my daughter at that time had 4. And my house was full all the time. And plus, we had neighbor kids that, we were always a full house. That was just our home. And my son decided, him and his wife, he just couldn't find work around here at that time that would support his family. And they went on vacation to Florida, found a job and an apartment. So he came back home and told us he was moving to Florida. So he rented a U-Haul. In the meantime, my oldest daughter wanted to move and just hadn't done it because, being not knowing anybody down in Florida, she just didn't do it. Well, her brother moving gave her the push, I guess to say, as that she needed. So what did they do? All of them. Same day, packed up the U-Haul, shared the load, went to Florida. 2 grown kids, husband, wives, and all my grandkids. So, me and my husband, we were left with nothing to do. Empty house, very quiet. Except for when we were working. We come home in the evenings or on the weekends. It was just boring, you guys. So at that time I had cable TV and our satellite TV. It was cast satellite. So I would watch the crafting channels, the cooking channels, more cooking than anything. And one day I was sitting and I got into a crafting channel. HG, anyway, it was a crafting channel, and they were scrapbooking, and I thought, that is really neat. I have all these pictures of my kids and my grandkids. So I went out and I bought a few things, not a lot, just a few things, and started scrapbooking. And then after that, I started I ordered a couple kits from Order Thing, and that's how I started building up my supplies. But the first thing that I crafted was a scrapbook page. Now, do I have the very first one? Probably somewhere, I'm sure. But do I remember the very first one? No, it's been a long time ago. But I can show you guys how I did my scrapbooking in the beginning. Like this was my son his first kindergarten page that I did. And I'm going to put you guys down. I think it'll be easier. So just bear with me. Don't get dizzy. Okay. And then I did this one that, of my grandson. Like I said, this is just some of the first ones that I did. Just from pictures that I had. I didn't realize I had a lot of pages to fill. So these are some of the first pages. This is my daughter's little pug dog that she had, and he passed. She didn't have him, but just maybe three years. He had a bad reaction to a shot that the vet gave him, and he died. Broke her heart. But anyway, and then this is my son at an early age, and then at his graduation. So these are the pictures I did, in the beginning. Just starting. This is my grandpa and my grandma. This little man here is my dad. And then over here I have a picture of my dad and my mom and a cousin. And these pictures were taken in 1968. So, anyway, just to give you an idea of my scrapbooking way back then. And, so, okay, enough of that one. Let's move on to my next questions, or this is going to be a long one. What is your favorite technique or medium? I don't know that I have a technique. I just love to craft. So I don't really know how to answer that one. I guess scrapbooking, pocket letters. What medium would you like to try? I'm trying mixed media, and I'm not sure. I guess I should have researched exactly what it meant before I answered it. So I am trying some new stuff, and I'm hoping I get good at it. So I hope that's a good enough answer. What are 3 of your favorite craft creations? My scrapbooking, without a doubt. I love my scrapbook pages. I love scrapbooking. And I love pocket letters. I love to make them. I love to share them. I love to trade them. And I don't know if cooking is a craft, but I like to cook. So, number 5. Have you been to a craft expo? No. Would love to go. But I'm one of them people, I don't go by myself anywhere, and I don't know anybody to go with. So if there was somebody in the area that was going to one, and we hooked up, yeah, it would probably be a lot of fun. But number 1, I wouldn't know what in the world to take or anything about it, because I've never been. What was your first craft challenge you participated in? Pocket letters. That was the first one. I did pocket letters. I had never made them, and I joined a group on Facebook. At that time, it wasn't really a group, it was just a swap that I joined and swapped with some ladies. I don't have my first ones, but I do have some that I received in the beginning. Let me just show you a couple of them. I received this pocket letter, which I still have in everything. This was from Kelly's Homemade Cards. So she did this one. And then I got this one. This one I kind of took apart, took some of the stuff out of and used. And just, these are some of the first ones that I received in my trade with the ladies. This was Carmen. she's on Facebook, and this is her little boy. They just had a little girl not too long ago. I love this one. So that's some of the first pocket letters that I have received. Let me get back up here. So, pocket letters. That was my first craft challenge. What is your favorite tool? My favorite tool would be my my cutter. That one does just fine. I have that one, and this is probably even more of my favorite one than that cutter because I love it. This is a Fiskars. It's just a small chopper. Yeah. And I think I got that at Walmart. I'm not sure. Might have got it at Joann's with a discount ticket. Let's see. Hope I answered that question okay. What is your favorite animal? I like little pug dogs. Everybody, my husband thinks they're ugly, but I think they're just adorable because they're so darn lovable. Have you used your favorite animal as an inspiration for your crafts? Yep, I have. Hold on. Remember I showed you a minute ago my Murphy? He's my inspiration. I have other pages and other books of him. And this cat here, that's Kobe. That cat, oh my gosh, I was scared of him. She's mean. Very mean. My daughter would have to protect me when I'd go over because she would attack people. She's mean. I babysit my daughter's animals. After Murphy died, she got two other pugs. And they went on a trip to Bristol, Tennessee to a NASCAR race. So I babysat. I stayed at their house and animal sit's what I did. She was good. She'd let me pet her and everything. But the minute my daughter come back, that cat was mean. Okay. Have you used your favorite animal as inspiration for your craft? Which I just showed you. Why do you craft? As I said in the beginning, before I started answering the questions, it helps me to fill my time, and especially now that I'm retired. I only have Hayden here. We didn't have her the first 2 years that my kids were in Florida, and now that we have her, she's autistic, so with her and my crafting, it keeps me sane, gives me something to do, and I have fun. I meet people. Oh God, I love meeting people. My YouTube has really become a big part of who I am. I love it. So, I hope I answered those good enough for you guys. Before I tag someone else, I want to show you guys some of my pages that I've done and more experience at. We'll put the camera down. Hope you guys can see that okay. Let's see if I can bring you down just a little. Okay. This is my daughter, my oldest, and this is my oldest granddaughter. She was 9 and she was 10, but the pictures were took in a similar setting, so I put them together. And then I can tell from my pages that I got better. You know, I like this one. Let me move you up. I think I put you too low. This was from a vacation to Epcot. It was in 2005. And this is, I think this was the first year my kids were in Florida. My daughter's first airplane flight, my youngest daughter. She hasn't flown since. This was a trip the husband and I took to Las Vegas. I had extra pictures, so I kind of made an envelope and shoved them in. Anyway, I won't bore you guys anymore with that. One of these days I'll do a flip through of some of the stuff I've done. I noticed over the years I've gotten a little better. Okay, you guys. I'm going to tag Craft Some More with Donna Jackson and Myers from Michigan and Cindy Vernon. I hope you ladies will join the tag if you haven't already been tagged, and I will put you in the description below so you can go to these ladies' channels and check them out, and I'll also let them know that I tagged them. So hopefully they will answer these questions and we can see how their crafting world is. How about that? Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Have a great day. God bless each one of you. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll catch you in a later video. Bye.